Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hafiz Aiman bin Ahmad Asbullah. So today I will present about my report, which is a DC machine. So this is an introduction for my report for DC machine. So for this experiment, we have a few objectives that we need to achieve, which is we need to perform the experiment to characterize DC machine based on physical approach. And then the second one is we need to observe and analyze the obtained results of the experiment and relate them with theoretical and fact learned in book and class. So this is an introduction, and for the experiment we have do a few experiment, which is for the first one is connection and motor direction control. The second one is torque versus speed characteristic, and the third one, which is speed control, that have been separated into two experiments, which is DC series and DC shunt motor. So this is the methodology that or procedure that we have do in our lab. So this is for the connection and motor direction control. We have connect the circuit by using this diagram. After that, we have do the torque versus speed characteristic. And then we have do the speed control for the DC series, and then we do for the DC shunt motor. Okay, and for the result, this is for connection and motor direction control. If we can see from the table 1 of the result is show that what happened to the rotation of the direction if we change the connection of A1 and A2 terminal. So for the first one, we have do the standard connection with this 25 volt output torque. The direction of rotation is clockwise, and when we reverse the connection, it will go anti-clockwise. So after that, this is for torque speed characteristic for the C series motor. So this is the result that we have get after we do the experiment. If we can see the graph for figure 1, which is a current versus torque graph. So what I can conclude that if we increase the current, the torque also will be increased. And then the this is the for the speed versus torque, which is the speed will be decreased when the torque when we increase the torque. So after that, this is the for speed control. This is for DC series motor result, and we have do the two graph from the result. The first one is speed versus resistance, which is when we increase the speed and when we increase the resistance, the speed also will be when we increase the resistance, the speed will be decreased. And for figure 4, which is a graph for current versus resistance, when we increase the resistance, the current will be decreased. So after that, we have do the for DC shunt motor, which is we also do a two graph. For the first one is voltage versus resistance and the current versus resistance. So if we can see from the table from the graph, when we increase the resistance, the voltage also, will be decreased. And for graph 6, when we increase the resistance, the current will be increased. So this is for discussion for my report, and this is the conclusion. So in conclusion, I can conclude that we able to demonstrate the connection of DC series motor and DC shunt motor, and the control directional direction of the motor for the motor connection and direction control exercise. That's all from me. Thank you.